What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got the wild card round of season number 1 of our Bengals franchise. We are not in the wild card round. We got home field locked up. We got a first round bye. We're feeling good. Carson Palmer, quarterback rating of 97.8, 4,406 yards passing, 29 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. John Kitna, he contributed with 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. When we needed him to come into the ballgame and delivered more times than not, he did just that. Rudy Johnson, 997 yards rushing. Couldn't quite get over that 1,000-yard mark, but did get 16 rushing touchdowns, and he has a Pro Bowl by his name. Peter Warrick, Chad Johnson, both going to the Pro Bowl. They, between themselves, had 3,000 receiving yards. That means the rest of the pass catchers combined for about like another 1,000. Absolutely incredible numbers by the best duo in NFL. Right now, it's them. It's not Reggie Wayne. It's not Marvin Harrison. No. It's not Isaac Bruce. It's not Torrey Holt. No, it is Peter Warrick and Chad Johnson. Simmons led the team with tackles for loss. Sacks goes to Clemens. Williams with 5. Hardy, J-Dog, Justin Smith chipped in with 3 this season. Nate Webster, I don't know how he's not going to the Pro Bowl, man. 98 tackles, 13 for loss, 1 sack, and 5 interceptions. But it is what it is. Carson Palmer, that 97.8 has him on top of the NFL. 4,406 has him on top of the NFL in yardage. Touchdowns, he's third behind Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Not bad. It's not bad to be behind Tom and Manning. It's really not. Then left with 7 interceptions. He was a low man. Ramsey was a low man after him. But Carson, 29-9, I think he wins that. I mean, obviously he does. Touchdown to interception ratio definitely wins that battle. Tiki Barber, he led the league in rushing with 1,699, followed by LaDainian Tomlinson. Rudy Johnson, the most rushing touchdowns with 16, beats out Sean Alexander, and then Chad, $124. That's the most receiving yards. That's the most receiving touchdowns. He's second, though. Believe it or not, he is second. He's first in receiving yards, receptions, but third in touchdowns, so he did not quite get the triple crown. But that's all right. Ferguson, he had the most touchdown receptions. On the defensive side of the ball, Al Wilson, 131 tackles, absolutely freakish year for him. 19 tackles for loss for Simmons, led our team, led the whole NFL as well. Sacks goes to Derek Brooks, 17 sacks, 118 tackles, plus 4 interceptions. Top man in interceptions, Will Allen with 11, Philip Buchanan with 8, Julian Peterson with 8, Sean Springs with 7, Archuleta with 7. Like, the picks were just being thrown left and right. MVP is going to go, hang on, we're not there. This is the Pro Bowl. We got plenty of Bengals represented in the Pro Bowl. Our boy is not just a Pro Bowl running back, but Rudy Johnson, he's a top Pro Bowl running back. I guess touchdowns over everything like in fantasy football. Give me touchdowns. Even in the PPR league, give me touchdowns. But hey, I love me my receivers in the PPR. Please believe it. Please believe it. I do. Defense, again, middle linebacker, got both Chargers linebackers there, Godfrey and Edwards. I don't think that their numbers are better than Nate Webster. But hey, I'm biased, obviously, but I just thought that he should be in the Pro Bowl. Watson, he's there as a special teamer. Now when it comes to the NFC side thing, got Hasselbeck, Donovan McNabb, Brad Johnson, Sean Alexander, Green, McAllister, Mike Allstott, Anderson, Ferguson, Moss, Robinson, Booker, Hilliard, Holt. Those are your receivers. L.J. Smith. I mean, L.J. Smith had a crazy season. He balled versus us. He really did. He came into that ballgame with 2 touchdowns. He left with 4 on the season. I believe it was 4, right? I believe he scored twice versus us, maybe 3 times versus us. He was balling versus us, had a fantastic year, obviously. So those are your Pro Bowls. Now for the MVP. Can we get a standing ovation for Mr. Carson Palmer? He beats out Sean Alexander, Peyton Manning, Donovan McNabb, and his teammate Chad Johnson for the MVP. Offensive Player of the Year, he beats out Alexander, Chad Johnson, Tiki Barber, and Deuce McAllister. Derek Brooks is your Defensive Player of the Year. 118 tackles, 17 sacks, forced a fumble, and obviously had all those picks. Julius Jones is your Rookie of the Year at running back. He was an absolute monster. DJ Williams beats out his University of Miami teammate Sean Taylor for the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Carson Palmer is your best quarterback, obviously. Sean Alexander is your best running back. Then Chad Johnson is your best receiver. Where's Peter Warrick? My boy should be getting some love. I respect Ferguson, what he did this season. Harrison, Moss goes out 7. Galloway had a good year. But Peter Warrick deserves some love. Yes, he did. Best linebacker goes to Derek Brooks, obviously. Lewis, not Dawkins, but Lewis, he is the top defensive back in the league. That means he's better than Brian Dawkins? Is he the best guy in that secondary? I don't think so. Marvin Lewis is your coach of the year. Now let's head to the gameplay. Priest Holmes and the Chiefs get ready to take on those Tennessee Titans. The Titans already in Chiefs territory. First down, and Tennessee gonna run the ball with Chris Brown, and he's gonna run it for a first down. Third down and 3. They give it to Brown again, but this time that Chiefs defense defends the kingdom, and they get the ball back for their offense, but they do surrender 3. So Nenny's kick is up and good. Second quarter action now. Trent Green throws it. That pass, it's caught. But Trent Green is hurt. So bring in Todd Collins out of the bullpen. So can he lead his team down to a scoring drive? No. Well, they're still in field goal range. Let's see what happens. He gets sacked right there. The drive comes to an end. Send out Anderson. The kick is up, and at this moment in his career, he had no more kick power. Accuracy was still very, very good, but kick power was not good. I mean, he was kicking in the 80s. It's 2004, 2005 when this game came out. What is going on? So, Trent Green back in the ball game. 3-0 is still the score. He throws it up top. It's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 35-yard touchdown pass, and Chiefs Kingdom has arisen up. They are on their feet. They're cheering. They think they're going to survive Wild Card Weekend. Only time will tell. They're going to get that thing to Priest Holmes. Priest Holmes shot out of a cannon. Brought down by Tank Williams, but has a first down. Second down and inches. Green has time, rolls right, throws it to the left, and that pass is hauled in. Third and inches. They throw it. That pass caught by Martin, and that right there could be all she wrote. Now it's 17-3. 39 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Steve McNair needs a miracle. He throws over the middle. He's going to get one. Calico to the crib. Touchdown, Titans. There are no flags on the field. So the Titans are now down by 3. They need a miracle. Down by 7. They need a miracle here. Are they going to get a Music City miracle? No, not on special teams. This time, the Chiefs recover it, and that is going to do it. The Chiefs survive Wild Card Weekend. They're moving on to the Divisional Round. Now let's head down south to Tampa. It's the Bucks. It's the Saints. The Bucks beat the Saints twice this season. With plays like that from the Defensive Player of the Year, Derek Brooks getting an interception right there. Aaron Brooks, no relation, he's out for the season with a broken vertebrae. So they get the ball via the interception. They kick the field goal. Dramatica's kick is up and good. In the first matchup, the Bucks beat the Saints 34-10. In the second match, they beat them 38-17 as Derek Brooks gets another pick right there. That means they outscored this team 72-17. It was 38-7 and 34-10. It's absolutely ridiculous numbers. And right now, there's a goose egg for the Saints. Big goose. Now Brad Johnson throws it to the flat. Caught by Gardner. Touchdown Bucks. And that would do it 27-0. In 3 matchups, they spanked them. They only allowed 3 scoring drives in 3 games. The Bucks defense is stupid good. Let's head to Indy. Peyton Manning getting ready. Marvin Harrison, born ready. It's the Chargers. It's the Colts. Phillip Rivers looking downfield. And Felipe throws it deep, and that pass is caught. That's a chain mover. They're up across the 50. Then that pass is broken up, so the Colts defense does hold. 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Manning has all day in the pocket. Heaves it deep, and it's caught by starving Marvin Harrison. I guess senior, right? Now we're going to throw it to the right side, and that pass is going to be caught by Marvin, but not in bounds or not enough for the first down. They got set up for a field goal. The kick by Vander Jack is right through the uprights, and the Colts are on the scoreboard first. The Chargers have the football back in San Diego, and try to drive before the half is up and score. That pass is good for a first down. Now they're in Colts territory. They throw it to the left side. That pass caught by Antonio Gates. The gates are always open. There's no defense to stop 85. Felipe throws it, caught. That's a chain mover to Dyson. Now, Felipe underneath the Dyson. He gets rocked on third down. Will not get the first down, but they do drive down the field to get a field goal. 3-3 is now the score. A minute to go here in the first half. Peyton throws it. Peyton throws a pick. Reggie Wayne and Peyton Manning were not on the same page. I doubt they were even in the same book. LT up the gut. picks up a first down. Now they're inside the red zone. That pass is dropped by Tim Dwight. Tim Dwight, that would have been a touchdown. Instead, they got to throw it to the end zone again, and that pass is incomplete. So now they got to settle for 3. The kick is up. The kick will be good. 6-3 is the score. San Diego on top. Under 40 seconds go here. The ball is loose. Another disaster, but Jeff Saturday's there for the recovery, and they're going to take it to the second half of play. So some of the greatest offensive players in NFL history, and there goes LT right on cue, breaking tackles, breaks a third, down the sideline, caught behind by Brackett. But these are some of the best offensive players of all time, and we only have 9 points here in the third quarter. They get a stop. It's the fourth quarter, and the Chargers will knock home a field goal. So a grand total of 12 points in this ball game that was probably dubbed the most exciting game of all wild card weekend. But no, not necessarily if you're looking for points. Manning looking downfield inside the red zone, throws it up off of the hands of Marvin Harrison. It was tight coverage by Quentin Jammer from Texas. That pass caught by Marvin, and that will be a first down. Move those chains. Under a minute 30 to go, they find Marvin Harrison again, and that's a touchdown. And the big homie comes through. The game is all tied up. They knock home the PAT. It's 10-9. Felipe, you could be a hero in San Diego in your rookie season, but no, that pass is broken up. Can the rookie come through here? 4th and 3. No, they're going to trust LT. And LT was forced to lean back, and it's 10-9. Your final here in Indianapolis. The Colts are moving on to wild card weekend, or moving on to the divisional rounds. They survive wild card weekend. That means we will be taking on the Colts. It's Kurt Warner. It is Amani Toomer. Eli Manning, who's had a great rookie season. He got knocked out of the game versus us with some broken ribs. And the Bengals don't play on defense. Rex Grossman, that pass is caught. And that pass will lead to a first down. So Eli, his season is done. Kurt Warner's not a bad backup to have. Arizona knows all about that. That pass going to be caught by Terrell. And now Rex Grossman is hurt. So bring in Jonathan Quinn. Who? Jonathan Quinn. And they hand the ball off on like 3rd and long because they don't trust their backup quarterback. The Giants, they trust theirs, though. That pass is going to be intercepted. Azuma's like, I pity the fool that trusts Kurt Warner. Pick 6. How do you like those apples? So Jonathan Quinn still in the ball game, throws a strike, but then it's a fumble. It was a perfect pass, but then when they were trying to break a tackle, they coughed it up. I believe that was Gage, and now Kurt Warner has the football back, throws it to Ike Hilliard, and they're inside the 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. They're going to give it to Tiki Barber. And the Virginia Cavalier gets into the end zone, touchdown G-Men. But here come the Bears. Quinn has it. He throws it. That pass is caught. That's going to be a first down. Jonathan Quinn is the truth. He is the reason and the answer. That pass is caught. That's going to be a first down. Quinn throws it. Another completion. Who needs Rex Grossman when you got quarterbacks like this backing them up? They're going to settle for a field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. 10-7 is not the score. So 3rd down and 7 here in the third quarter. Warner has it. Warner throws it. That pass going to be caught, and the drive will survive. 2nd down and 1. They give it to 21. And he has a first down. Down by 3 still. A touchdown will give them a lead. A field goal. We're tied. They want the whole enchilada. Ike Hilliard beats Tillman. Touchdown Giants, and the Giants are up by 4. Fourth quarter action. That pass incomplete. They're inside the red zone. And they're throwing nothing but incompletion. That was not Quinn's fault. They could kick the field goal, but they're not going to. Instead of all 3 timeouts, Quinn throws it into a crowd. That pass is broken up. 1 first down by the Giants, and this thing will be finito. Over. See you later. Saranara. They give it up. They got the Tiki Barber, and he gets the first down, and that's going to put this one on ice. The Giants, they're moving on to the divisional round. So the Bengals going to be hosting the Colts. It should be a good one. This one should be a shootout. I mean, it will be a shootout, knowing my game plays. The Bucks and the Eagles renew their rivalry from this time period, this era, one of the best rivalries of the era. Eagles will be hosting in Philly. Then you got the Chiefs and the Patriots. Another classic matchup with Arrowhead and, of course, Tom Terrific. And then the Giants will be taking on those Seattle Seahawks. A lot of people think that Sean Alexander is one of the triplets of the Barber brothers. But he's not. He's his own man. We will be taking on the Colts at 88 overall. Hope to see you all there. I do hope that the rest stays the best today. Peace, love. Hot sauce.